Hello everyone, and welcome back to EBK's Minecraft. This is part 2 slash episode 2 of my single player first world tour. In the last episode, I went through and showed you my house, key features that I have inside of there to include my furnace system, a couple other items that I have inside of there. Today, I do believe I'm going to go ahead and show you my my train station for one. So if you come over here, right over there is my train station. So, let's go ahead and continue on and head right on over there. Instead of walking over there, I'm going to show you I have, through this door here, I have a minecart, and this rail's going to take me right over there. So, climb on inside and make it a little loud. I apologize if it gets loud from the minecart going across the rails. Here we go. Alright, and here we are. This is my train station. Anytime that you return to my train station, this is where you come to, no matter what destination you're coming from. So, once I climb out of here, I got this little feature. I have a dispenser inside of here, which I will show you in a minute. And that cart simply goes away, the empty cart, and goes back into the dispenser to be used at next time. Alright, so when you're inside, let me take you outside real quick here. Outside, hello, Mr. Iron Golem. Hello, hello. Alright, so this is my train station. It's not real fancy, but it does alright. Head on back in, a couple benches over there. Would be the main entrance, if you will. And the whole idea behind this is to get places easier and faster. I only have a couple destinations on it so far, but it will hold, I think, 14 destinations, possibly 15. I can't remember exactly how many I set it up for, but yeah, it works great. And then I have some signs here that will tell you where to go, where, if you select this track, where your destination is going to be. For now, I just have track numbers on there so that when I'm setting this thing up, I know which connection in the back of the train station it connects to, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. Right now I have my home, which takes me back over across where we just came from. I have my sorting room, my storage room, which we'll go over there here in a moment. And then I have my original spawn. This one's temporarily out of service, as when I was doing some building my barns, building my stables, I had to tear part of the track down. I just haven't had time to put that back together, so I will be doing that soon. I'll probably do that in a Let's Play series in the future, so that might be something that people can actually watch me live stream. Alright, so before I actually take a ride in this thing, I'm going to kind of go behind, show you the building aspect of it. So again, this is the drop off, this is the exit. When you return, you get off, and then it sends the cart back through there. So if I come over here, come through this door just goes right to the outside. So again, there's my home. And that's my my storage room, whatever you'd like to call it. Over here, just the side of the building. And we'll come back here and actually let me come over here and show you this right now. What I will do is, as I'm over here again right now, in case you didn't watch the first episode, or first part of the video, I do have it in creative mode for the purposes of this tour, simply so that I can fly around and show you things like this right here. Normally I will play in live. When I'm playing live, I will play survival mode, but for the purposes of this video, I'm doing peace mode, peaceful and creative. Alright, so again, going back to the front of the station where I had the signs with the track and track numbers, this is where they correlate to. So when I extend onto this thing and I start adding more tracks, going to different destinations, it'll be real easy for me to link onto a spot and know exactly which one in the front of the station it correlates to. So that's the back side right there. Let me head on back inside. Alright, this is the back half of it. There's a lot of redstone, a lot of track, a lot going on back here, but really what happens, you push a button that selects a track, and then these are the track stations here. Once I get the entire station done and I have all 15 destinations, these spots here behind these tracks will not be here anymore. As far as the brick goes right there, it'll go straight through and straight out the back. But since I don't have any destinations, I haven't laid that track, and I just have that wall there in case I accidentally, or I'm going to show someone, it'll stop and I can I can get out of there. So there are 2 levels. This is the top level, and then there's the bottom level. So if I were to come down here, this is the bottom level. Same thing, nothing too special about that. So now if I come back up here, now there's the door, so this is where we're at. This is the dispensing unit for the carts, and it goes straight down, so when that cart comes over here, it just drops right in. After you get out of it from the exit, it comes down, comes back here, and drops in. Down here, the only thing that's really down here is just the dispensing unit. So here they all are, they all line up, and I have it set up so that as soon as, when I get into depart and I go somewhere, the second that that cart goes away, one of these will get dispensed and drop off up over there. Other than that, this is actually not a stairway. It kind of looks like one, but it's not. It's just my redstone that's laid out. It goes up through there to trigger that detector rail. So that is the basement of the train station. Not a whole lot to show you other than the dispenser that I have. Coming back up. So now what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and send myself on over to my storage unit. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do a whole lot with showing you the storage unit. I am trying to keep these videos within 15 to 20 minutes each. This one's approximately 7 minutes long. I might be able to show you some of my storage unit. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so I push the button for the track I want to go to. The light turns on telling me that this is where I'm going to be heading, that is the track destination. So I'm going to hop back in this cart here. You'll notice when we come back, there'll be another cart here waiting for me. Okay, here is my storage room and my sorting center, if you will. Alright, when you first come in off of, via the train station, that is, there's a switch here. And the reason I have a switch here is if I just, my house is just on the other side over there. So if I just walk over from my house, and right now it wouldn't serve me a whole lot for the train system in here, but by the time I'm done with this thing, it's going to be a huge room, and, I might want to take the train to get to different parts of it. So that is why I have these track pieces and switches here to switch the track. So if you look at the track now, it's just going to go ahead and go straight on. But if I were to flip that, it's going to connect that. And the reason being is if I were in that cart there, it would come around here and then go on that way. So that's the whole purpose behind it. That switch I'll explain to you when we come to the other end. It's just switching that piece there to set that back to that way, or for this one to come this way. So moving on. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to hop out real quick just to show you kind of how the sorting room works. That cart that you see, if you did watch my part 1, episode 1, I had shown you where, I put stuff in my sorting chest in my house. It goes to that little basement area. That minecart right there picks it up. This is where that all goes. So what happens is it just went down, as you notice, and go back up down. When something is in the sorting room and needs to be collected, this light will turn on, tell me that it's being collected. After that gets done collected there, it comes up and goes around outside and on the roof of this storage room I have. And then when it drops it off and starts going through this sorting system here, this light will turn on, telling me that items are being sorted. So it's just kind of a way for me to know that stuff's going through the sorter. That's that piece. I'm going to take just a second here to go through. If you do also recall when we were down there, I showed you that water area and talked about having the skeleton spawner. Well, this is it right here. It's just a room. Once I'm not in peaceful mode anymore, skeletons will spawn here. They fall in this water. The water flushes them down that little section right there. They drown, and that's how I get my arrows and bones from them. And if you look in this chest here, I've got a heavy supply of each. Basically I have an unlimited supply. It's wonderful. I don't have to do anything to collect those. So that's what that little room there is that I had told you I would show you. Alright, back to my sorting system. What happens is, again, this cart comes up, and basically there's a little section up here where the minecart will stop and drop off all the items that it has inside of the cart there, and then they come through the sorting system. So really what happens, if you notice, I've got a whole bunch of chests here, so I have a massive amount of storage for each and every item. Probably will never use anywhere near that for most of the items, but it's there. I have a little frame and a picture so I know exactly what's in each chest. Pull it up and it shows me everything I need to see. Exactly how many I have. It's very, very handy. That's pretty much it. Right now I have 3 rows of... Yeah, I have 3 rows of items right now, so that's all full, that's all full. Continue on over here. This one is full, and this one here is, I'm just getting ready to start filling, and it will not take me long to fill up. This last one is in the event that something happens to go through my sorting system that is not, you know, pre-selected to be sorted. So, you know, like any of these items are the ones up in this area up here. So let's say like some, you know, Oakwood stairs. I don't have a sorting system for that yet. So if I were to drop those in, they would actually come and land right here in this miscellaneous chest. That way, you know, if something gets put in there by accident, I don't lose it and it doesn't break my system. Other than that, nothing else is back here. This is just the end of it, which I'll be expanding as I continue to build on to the sorting room. It takes quite a while to build this, so I do, you know, little bits at a time. Back here is just another door. I'm gonna go, you know, in a different episode I'll be showing you my horse stables and my barn. That will be in another episode. Continuing on, I'll go ahead and get back in my cart here, and we're going to head on back through and back outside. So all this track does is go straight up and around the back and comes right up to here. So let's go ahead and get on through. I haven't stopped at each section so that if what I'm looking for is further down or on this row, I can just hop out and go grab it and get back in. Again, this switch here, if I was in that cart, if you look at the track, it just switched. So this would go straight up to there. I don't want to do that because I already have a cart there, but that's what that switch does. Switch it back, and now I come around here. This one's already with the way that I want it. If I were to switch it, I'd just go right back in. So if I forgot something, I'd go right back in. No big deal. But we're going to head back to the train station, so here we go. So, like I said before, anytime you return, this is the return section. Hop out, and away it goes. And if I told you before, that there is a cart right there waiting for me. So, always a cart there. A very handy train station. There's not a whole lot more to it than that right there. That pretty much sums up my train station. I'm going to go ahead and head on back home. Turn that on. Lights on. I'm going to hop back in right here. And away we go. I am back at home. I hop out. And here I am. So, I think that'll probably be just about long enough for this episode. Episode 2/part 2 of EBK's single player first world Minecraft. Thank you again. If you liked the video, please feel free to add me a like. And if you have any comments, anything you'd like to see, please let me go. And like I said before, once I get these tour videos up, I am going to start doing some Let's Play series. And I'm also going to do some tutorials. So, anything in particular you want to see on either one of those, give me a comment, and I will do the best that I can to get it out there for you. One thing that I will be doing is I'm going to attempt to build a roller coaster at some point. So, again, thank you very much for watching EBK's Minecraft.